Brothers and sisters, I'm here today not just as the chairman of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee, not just as an advocate of Black power, but as a Black man, a human being who joins you in opposition to this war on the Vietnamese people. See, we have not only the right to speak out, we have an obligation. We must be involved. We must fight racism in all of its manifestations. We must also look truthfully at this land of the free and home of the brave. And remember that there is another side to that land. A side better known to the rest of the world than most of America. There is another America, and it is an ugly one. It is an America whose basic foreign policy and whose basic domestic policy can be only called genocide. When we look at the America that brought slaves here once in ships named Jesus, we charge genocide. When we look at the America which seized land from Mexico and practically destroyed the American Indians, we charge genocide. When we look at all the acts of racist exploitation, whether it was for this nation has committed, whether it was in the name of manifest destiny or anti-communism, we charge genocide. It is up to you. It's up to you, to the people here today, to make your fellow citizens see this other side of America. In your great numbers lies a small hope. But this mass protest, it must not end here. We must move from words to deeds. We must go back to our communities and organize against the war. Black people must organize the ghettos for control by the people against exploitation. Exploitation and racism do not only exist in this nation's foreign policy, but right here in the streets of New York. You must raise the question, why is there a Department of War and not a Department of Peace? You must go into the churches and tell the churchmen that you heard that they followed the one who wanted to bring good news to the poor. Tell them that you heard that they taught love and nonviolence. Tell them that you heard that they worship the one who says the world belongs to all peoples. And tell them that you wait for an answer. And that answer must be action. Now, it may seem that such opposition has little effect on policy, but there is a good reason to believe that this war would have been escalated even more had it not been for the opposition already manifested. We must sustain our declaration of war on the Vietnam War, on racism, on genocide. To everyone whom the Vietnam War affects, the poor and the powerless, and particularly the Black youth. Let me read the words of a Black poet, Margaret Walker. For my people, standing, staring, trying to fashion a better way from confusion, from hypocrisy and misunderstanding, trying to fashion a world that will hold all the people, all the faces, all the Adams and the Eves and their countless generations. Let a new earth rise. Let another world be born. Let a second generation full of courage issue forth. Let a people loving freedom come to growth. Let a beauty full of healing and strength of final clenching be the pulsing in our spirits and our blood. Let the martial songs be written, and let the dirges disappear. Let a race of men now rise and take control. Thank you.